All right. Hello. Hello and hello again. I'm going to give it just a minute as usual so I hear the feedback. Make sure we're all right. Okay. Sound is on and everything seems to be a go. This is Joelle, and I am the Viberarian. I am here to elevate, enlighten, and empower, and I'm undertaking that journey for myself. And when I come on to share, it's in the hopes that you too will learn or see or find something that resonates with you in your journey, and that you will also be elevated, enlightened, and empowered. So, in my last reading, I mentioned that I was going to do a reading on tiger energy because the things had been coming up, tiger had been coming about, and I really didn't have, I still don't have a sense of what tiger symbolism is all about. And so I wanted to do some reference and oracle work around tiger energy. As you can see, I'm wearing my tiger orange today. I was drinking Bengal spice tea yesterday, and of course, the Bengal tiger is related to that energy. It's a delicious little blend. But I pulled together reference materials from the Viberary collection, and I'm going to go through it with you all today, whoever's joining me. Thank you for popping in. I'll keep my eye on the chat here to see if anyone is commenting, and I'm going to share my screen at some points as well too. So we will, I'm getting myself set up here. Sorry, it's lots of moving parts happening. All right, so I'm a librarian in my regular life and the Viberarian in my conscious awakening life. And so being a librarian, I always go to reference material. So when there's something that I'm curious about, I do research. I actually know how to do research, have a degree in doing research, a library science degree. And so I bring all of my skills in that area to expanding my spiritual knowledge and consciousness. I've been told that I might go a little too far sometimes with reference information in terms of peppering people with more information than what they really need. But, you know, it's better to have all of the information possible than to be lacking something key that could shift your situation for you. So we kind of joke about that. But as I was thinking about tiger energy, I wore my orange. I actually don't wear orange often. It's not a color that I find personally resonates, but I know that orange is our sacral chakra energy, it's our creative fire. So I was expecting that there's going to be some information related to that. I don't know what zodiac this is, if there's a year of the tiger. I'm not sure when that hits and what it brings in. Somebody, if you know anything about that, please let me know. Comment in the comments below or in the chat. It's so much information that I've started to just bring in, starting with the fact that I went to high school at a school that is the Tigers. I grew up in Newton Falls, Ohio. In my high school years, I was a Newton Falls Tiger. And one of the claims to fame of Newton Falls is that the zip code of that town is 44444. So let me see here if I can get that up here. All right. Newton Falls has zip. 4. So may the fours be with you. All those kind of things were jokes in high school. And there was this big sign as you pass by on the interstate. If you're ever going between Youngstown and Cleveland, then you would have seen this sign. Newton Falls has zip. So zip, 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 right? That is like really speaking to pizzazz and energy. That orange is that fire. Zippo lighters, right? So I'm starting to get a sense of the angelic presence, the tiger, that this is going to be a very interesting share. So the thing that started off my conversation with the spirit of tiger is that I had a drawing, a reading that I did on an app on my phone. If you use any Oracle apps, they're very handy ways for you to dial in to do a reading for yourself on the go if you don't have cards. And this actual was the Crystal Oracle app by Alana Fairchild, which condenses all of her book teachings into her crystal angels 444, her crystal goddesses 888, and crystal masters 333. So let's see here. Let me get back to my screen one moment. All right, so I got the Tiger Spirit Rises just a few days ago. It was crystal number 13. It's with the Archangel Adnachiel, Adnachiel, and Tiger's Eye. Now, this is what that looks like in the mandala on the app. I never heard of this angel, and I checked in my collection. I actually thought I had a tiger's eye, but I do not. So, of course, there's a prompt for me to be able to go ahead and maybe pick one up, add one to my collection at some point. But so in the Crystal Masters, Crystal Angels, 444, here we are with the 444 again, all right. Let me see if we can have a bigger version of what this looks like. Sorry, it's not the best lighting here. Very vibrant energy, as course as a tiger's eye should be. So this Archangel Adnachiel, again, I said I never heard of it before. So let's I want to share some of the information that was in the guidance from the book and that is in the app as well. I'm going to abridge this because Alana Fairchild's writings are very in-depth when she teaches a lesson about a crystal. It's awesome, it's phenomenal. She tells you how to heal with a crystal and when it is indicated. So in this tiger's eye relates to courage, and the angel Adnachiel, which is adventure, and it is the gift of independence. And so in each of these chapters, she has about the crystal, the healing properties of it, about the angel, soul healing with the crystal and the angel, awakening and empowering the spiritual warrior within. How do you know if you're healing in this way? What is the process to awaken and empower the warrior within? Psychological and emotional healing, and spiritual independence, and interdependence, dependence, and independence, a healing process for that. And also healing the stomach is related to here. So it's very, very interesting. It's probably 20 pages, maybe 15 pages of information in here. So I'm just going to give you a little bit here, and of course, hunker down because this is going to be a long discussion about what Tiger Spirit wants to share with us today. I've got several decks pulled, and we're just going to go through it. So it says that you have within you great courage and light. You always have the choice to live your best life, to step away from an existence that is draining and poor, to choose to live always being open to more. No other person can keep you in lack. You can always choose not to be held back. No other person, you have the strength and knowledge to live your own way. Take actions on your dreams and do not delay. No other than you knows better as to how you should live. No other than you knows what is in your heart to give. Give up the old ways of fear and living small. Your spirit is not like that. It is brave and tall. Let your spirit guide you and we will help you. There is so much adventure for you to live, so much for you to be and do. We help you live your life as a great adventure now. Don't worry so much about the when or the how. Instead, we help you live one day at a time. Be bold, dream big. Each day, take a step. It will work out fine. Find your inner pride, healthy and warm, and together we adventure towards the new dawn. For there is always a new adventure that calls, opening the heart and breaking down walls, letting you live more intimately with life, becoming to the divine as husband and wife, living together in harmony and peace. Any boredom or procrastination you will now release. Instead, you live brave, vibrant, and true. Now you live the life that was always meant for you. Oh, I love that. Okay, I'm already excited. It says the tiger's eyes are typically golden brown, like a yellow tiger with bands and chatoyance, which means a reflective appearance. That is Chatoyance. Never heard that word before. All right, chatoyance, with it shines with aliveness. There is also red tiger's eye, which is a less dynamic, more stabilizing version of the stone, and blue tiger's eye, which is high vibrational and calming. The stone we connect with in this chapter is golden or yellow's tiger eye, which has bands of brown, gold, and warm yellow through it. It is often tumbled and can be found in carvings. Okay, so that's a little bit about the crystal. I'm going to circle back to the crystal properties here in a minute. Okay, hello to everyone in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. All right, now the angel Alana Joelle says, life is too short not to be lived wild and free. It is an adventure, a chance to play with a heart of divinity. To love and be loved is an adventure great. To share one's talents without fear or debate. To just be in the world and to know you are safe. To step outside what you have known. To explore another place. To become bigger in spirit than you ever thought you could be. That is what it is like to be guided by me. There is a new adventure around every turn. There is always something new and interesting to learn. Be a pioneer in your own unique way, and you too can make a difference every day. Bringing a fresh view, a new experience like a child at play, you can help others live life without fear getting in the way. You can be curious, you can explore and succeed. Belief in life and yourself is all that you need. That's the channel guidance from Archangel, Angel, and Joelle that Alana Fairchild wrote in this chapter. I love that, right? It's already making me excited and about, being adventurous and empowered and fearless and going out to explore. Now, as I was pulling decks, it's like Spirit was guiding me to which decks had tiger energy in it. And one of the first things that I was drawn to is the Sun and Moon Tarot. My box is well worn here, as you can see, but this is a lovely little tarot deck. And as you know, tarot is a system of reading divination that has a numerical and energetic story that it is telling. And many people are more familiar with the Rider-Waite deck, but this particular artist, I love because the images, as you will see, are very vibrant. So the first card that actually had the tiger on it is the Fool. Let's see here if we can bring this into focus. So the story of the Fool in our archetype is when we step out on a new adventure without any expectations other than that there will be something new. We begin the hero's journey at the 0 point, or the Fool. And here we have this tiger, you know, behind this person who is getting ready to take a leap and to take the journey. Which is exactly what it says, an adventure, a chance to play with the heart of divinity. So here we have this chance to go off and see what our fortune brings, all right? Now, in this particular guidebook, she says that the Fool, how is her interpretation? She says, linked with Uranus, associated with the principles of courage, ecstasy without fear, acting impulsively, encourages us to take risks and to develop our female and male sides to reach wholeness. The tiger is the Oriental symbol for fear. This card depicts Caduceus, the staff of Mercury or Hermes, and the Egyptian wand of vision. It represents intuition, health, well-being, and healing. The butterfly and the spiral symbolize the transformational process from caterpillar to butterfly. The self grows and evolves. The crocodile denotes creative vision and strength. The sun and sea unite fire, energy, and vision, and water, feelings. The Hebrew character Aleph is the symbol for the ox and represents wholeness. Okay, so when we are out on this journey and stepping out, we're not going out to find missing parts of ourselves. We're already whole. We're confident. We're ready to go out, trusting in spirit to guide us every step of the way. How exciting is that? Okay, Tiger energy, I received that. Now, the other cards that were in here that had tigers on them were the Princess of Wands. Now, the Princess of Wands is their version, her version of the Page of Wands. Pages are the messengers, they bring energy. And you can see this tiger rising into the, moving into the flames here with the person reaching for the stars. She is reaching for the stars on top of that. Let's see if I could get a little shine here better. Okay. Gorgeous, right? So she's reaching for this star. And the Princess of Wands, which is interesting because it's a feminine energy in the Princess of Wands. And the pages are youthful energy. The pages in the tarot symbolize young energy, newness. We've gotten our fresh gift of love or manifestation or fresh thought. And then the page is that which carries forth the energy outwards to begin to mature. So it's very, very new energy, exciting energy. What are we getting some new passionate idea about in our journey that we want to take forward into creation? And it has here the earth of fire, playfulness and enthusiasm, willing to try new things, confronting inner obstacles. Subduing the tiger signifies release from fear and obstruction. Okay, release from fear and obstruction. How many of us hold ourselves back from things that we think are great ideas, but then we find a reason to pull back and to decide not to go ahead and go forward with it because we've rationalized ourselves out of it, or because we're afraid to take a leap of faith, right? Well, this angel and Michelle is here to say, don't worry, we've got you. Be wild and free. Take that spark and let it flame and burn. Now, the other card here that had a tiger-like animal on it actually has a jaguar, but it is the Queen of Wands. Now, she is sitting here again with the torch and the upward flame held high over her head. Standing there without fear in the fire with her trusty jaguar at her side. The Queen of Wands is a fire sign, feminine energy. So that's going to be your Sagittarius, your Aries, your Leo. I'm a Leo rising, Leo moon, right? So big-hearted energy, expansion of love. But so the Queen of Wands is vibrant, thriving. Our feminine self is where we bring our feeling into the equation, and from our feeling state, that's where we manifest then with our masculine to bring out into the world. So we have this creative space that we have opportunity to be in, to look at the adventures and the ideas and what is going to be like to bring those out into the world. So let's see here what the Queen of Wands has to say as well. In here, water of air. Water is that emotions, right? Queen of sorrow, the sword. Oh, excuse me, that's in swords. Let me get to the right chapter. Water of fire, self-knowledge, self-fulfillment, and transformation. The dark spots on the leopard reveal the dark side of the self. The strong stance denotes power and self-assurance. Okay, so those doubts of self, right? We all have doubts and fears that we can work through in our process as we go into this trust exercise of taking the fool's leap with the tiger energy at our back. I'm actively doing that in this, even being here in this video today. I am letting my tiger be about. Okay, so this is, again, another layer. I'm going to keep going because the energy is awesome. Let's see what else it said here. All right, let's go on to the next deck. So from the Animal Wisdom Tarot, again with the tarot, this deck was gifted to me by beautiful Shannon from Heaven to Earth 1111. You can check her out on Instagram, beautiful, and TikTok. She's super amazing, high vibration. And we were having some moments talking about crocodiles and butterflies, and she wound up getting us all this particular Animal Wisdom Tarot deck. So for the tiger energy from here, we have, isn't that awesome? It's got a little sun at it, a gold medal or a sun or something at his chest. He's got the branch there. And of course, we know that tigers actually can blend into their surroundings, even though they're vibrantly orange. Those stripes and things help them camouflage in the foliage, right? It's interesting because the leopard is actually next to it in the book. I didn't pull that card, but the leopard in here is the Queen of Wands. So there we have a synchronicity between the two decks in terms of the leopard or big cat energy. So the tiger, it says here, is the King of Wands. So here we have that energy of our creative passions and pursuits of the Queen of Wands, then being birthed out and taken out into the world in the manifest realm. And it's the fire or guardian of fire. And it is daring, energetic, creative, and masterful. Bold, commanding, tiger's intense gaze radiates vitality, confidence, and zeal. This is a no-nonsense card challenging us to embrace our power wholeheartedly and use it wisely. Prowling through mountains, forests, and swamps, Tiger takes charge and heeds his own counsel. Unperturbed and self-possessed, Tiger knows how to manifest as well as inspire and motivate. Guardians typically represent male authority figures with bold ideas and charismatic yang energy. This signals a uniquely creative individual, sensual, sensitive, and self assured, but also courageous, assertive, and intrepid. The double fire element suggests the enthusiasm of a natural leader whose presence inspires others to follow an optimal course of action. Tiger asks, do you use power appropriately, or has self-confidence tipped to arrogance? With a keen ability to strategize, Tiger helps us to focus clearly and assess honestly. Take action, be bold and daring, follow your conviction, and add some style to your swagger. We feel with Tiger moving sleekly, strongly, regally, sure in ourself. See clearly, express truly, and take charge of yourself. Okay, so the guardians are the kings in this particular deck, the masculine energy out in the manifest world. I love that I feel so strong with that energy. There's a joke from Cat Williams where he's like, am I a tiger or am I just a koala bear, right? Like, is he a soft, gentle person or am I a tiger? Do I have the drive and the go power when it's time to go? Am I going to go without hesitation? Am I going to know that it is the moment and leap fearlessly out into what I desire for myself? Okay. All right, for the animal wisdom, very wonderful. Now, I also found, I couldn't figure out why I was guided to pull the Whispers of the Ocean because I was like, well, I know there's lionfish, but I don't know what it is about the tigers. And so I looked in here and I did not find a tiger fish. I think this one is called a flame angelfish. Okay, for the angelfish and the angels. All right. And this is card number 40. And you can see why I pulled it because we have more of those tiger stripes here from this particular fish. And it says, pay attention to the passion you are feeling for discovery, learning, exploration, spirituality, travel, your work, or your relationship. Passion and desire go together, especially as inspiration. Okay, more passion and fire. I love it. You are at a crossroads and are invited to look at the path you are on. Your confidence is at a peak point, and once you discover what you are passionate about, you are unstoppable. This is also a reminder to do the things that excite you. The enthusiasm you feel when you are delighted about a project is infectious. I hope my energy is infectious right now because I'm very excited just about this guidance myself. All right. Your motivation is the purpose you wake up with in the morning. You may have specific goals or objectives in mind as you start your day. You may experience passion as a quiet sensation when you accomplish a simple task. Live life on your terms and fill yourself up with enthusiasm and joy for your endeavors. You may not clearly know what your passion is. You may be seeking a new career or activity to feel excited about. Think about the things you enjoy doing and what you dream about doing. In these ideals, you will find the keys to what you wish to create. The flame angelfish is so named due to its amazingly vibrant hue. The flame angelfish helps to reconnect you to your fire within. They may be difficult to spot underwater as they tend to hide amongst the coral. At times, you may find them traveling in pairs. The vibrance of the flame angelfish is a symbol of passion, Have you allowed something to steal your energy away from your passion? This may be anything from feeling judged or not feeling good enough, or even feeling selfish to want to pursue this passion. If this is the case, passion can be restored and maintained when you consistently remember what drives you. Pursue the things that ignite your heart. Take time for the things you love and trust that even if it takes a while to find your passion, it will all be worth it. All right, it will all be worth it. So exciting, that new energy, that Page of Wands, that Princess of Wands, it takes that new energy of your creative passions and then brings it forward into that tiger energy out into the manifest world with confidence and excitement. And see, he's got that kind of by his heart, right? We talked about the heart chakra yesterday. So, okay, I see, Spirit, why we needed to look at this Whispers of Ocean. For those of you who are interested in the decks, the links to them will be in the description box below. They are affiliate links, so any purchase that you make go to help the ongoing collection development of the Viberarian materials, okay? So here we go. We're continuing with this. Let's see. All right. I want to go to the Crystal Spirits Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid, another amazing card creator. And in her book, we have the Tiger's Eye, and it's very interesting because there is like a face in the Tiger's Eye. And what is also interesting, let me see if I can get this here. This is actually not a tiger's eye, it is a carnelian, but this is my Golden Era Creations Organite with a carnelian in it. Again, with a beautiful, vibrant orange energy. We have the gold and the yellow in here as well, but I love that this is how the card looked. I was like, oh, okay, Spirit, I see you. All right, so we have this tiger's eye, and you can see this spirit of the crystal's face kind of in there. And this is 56, which is an 11. Yesterday, our synchronicity numerology number was an 11. So let us see what it says. The tiger's eye says, I'm very excited. Okay, let's see. Positive willpower, spirit, optimism, the power to manifest essence into form and clear purpose. Everything, including our planet, began as an idea in the sea of infinite possibility before becoming manifest in the realm of form. And the conditions you see today are a result of intentions created in the past. Know that in this moment, you have the power to begin co-creating something new with the conscious universe. You have what it takes to do what needs to be done. So with that clear intention in mind, take a deep breath, roll up your sleeves, and begin the work for its manifesting time. Tiger Eye Spirit reminds you to not get distracted by the largeness of a task, as you have the conscious universe working with you, sending allies and messages to make the job easier. Like the mountain goat ascending the peak one step at a time, you can let go of your worries and just look for the next foothold as you begin the manifestation process. Prepare the soil for planting, crack a book that will educate you in this next phase, and get ready for some powerful manifestation energy to partner with you. Okay, we're cracking books today. And yesterday we were talking about conscious co-creation with the universe with that energy of 11. In the relationship area, it says that the tiger's eye spirit's message is that someday is today and the right time is now. No wishful thinking. Act to make your wish manifest. Remember that asking someone to dance isn't asking them to marry you. So be brave and take that first action towards connecting with someone you feel drawn to. Tiger's Eye Spirit's energy of manifestation is with you, and something very good promises to come from the courage you express. Be optimistic. Love and its modes of expression are looking for you right now. So step forward. You will be glad you did. Okay, is there somebody you need to holla at? I love it. That Queen of Wands, though, that Queen of Wands energy is flirtatious and confident and sexy. It's like you know that you're beautiful inside and out. No one has to tell you that. And so when you're out there in the world encountering the energy return to you, there is a confidence in the Queen of Wands that knows I am woman, I'm awesome, or I am man, I'm awesome, you know? So very interesting. Be in your confidence as you express your interests. All right. In the prosperity realm, it says this is the perfect moment to take action towards co-creating wealth. For Tiger's Eye Spirit is giving you the momentum for manifestation. Make your move now with your eyes open, remembering that the intentions you have set may coalesce in the realm of form in unexpected ways. Abundance is yours, and today the energy of wealth creation is strong. Work with it, respecting its power as you build what you imagine, claim, and deserve. Okay. All right. The crystal spirit meditation here says Tiger's Eye carries the energy of fire or action and earth physicality. This is the perfect stone to align with when trying to manifest dreams into being. It brings energy and vitality to your process while keeping us focused on completion of tasks, resulting in grounded action. Okay, that's that resulting in action. That's that tiger carrying it forward. Beautiful. One of the people in the chat says, I'm not doing anything I don't want to. That is correct. If you are not passionate about it, examine why you're putting your energy and your effort to it. Okay, for the Crystal Spirits Oracle. Now, I'm also going to share guidance from the Liquid Crystal Oracle by Justin Mo. I can never say his name, and I'm so sorry. Moikeha Asar. He is an awesome resource, and I'm going to share real quickly then his let's see where I'm at here. I'm going to share with you his site on Instagram because it is very informative for those of you who are on Instagram. I would highly recommend you check him out. He publishes a global crystal cycle calendar. All right. And so each day of the year, he's publishing what the crystal of the day is. I think there's 72 in the cycle, and then it repeats. And there are excerpts from the book here as well. But as you can see from this gorgeous picture of his tiger's eye, this is what tiger's eye looks like. So if you want to purchase a stone, here's your little way of viewing it. And let me also show you some others tiger's eye so that you can get a sense of the stone for recognition when you are out in the world. So definitely I will be keeping my eye out for some tiger's eye in the coming days. And who knows, I always know that spirit goes to support the things that it shares with me as guidance. So I know that a tiger's eye is going to come into my future soon. But you can see the stripes and the yellow and all of that. So let me then just share with you, get back to where I am. All right, I lost a little light here. My battery went dead on my situation, but I think we'll be all right. All right, as long as I have my glasses and can still read. All right, now this is his card with the angel of tiger's eye, which is Lynn Fael. Okay. Beautiful. and it says personal power in action. Now on here, he has the angel, the deva of the crystal. These, the art on these cards are just amazing. And the scripts and all that have significant meaning. So I want to go ahead and share with you from this deck. This is one of those decks that I call a study deck. You know, we're not talking about a little book of guidance. We're talking about some in-depth information. So let's see here with Tiger's Eye, Master Crystal Deva Lanfael. Welcome to my frequency. I will make you at home in all parts of the universe, for within my embrace, you will know it lives within you. Without fear, ignite the flame of personal power. I will guide you in its use with clarity and insight on this, the journey of spirit. Let us raise our hands up and take the sun from the heavens, anchor it into the solar plexus, and blend it with the stabilized earth body. Stable and filled with life, let us now manifest all that we desire. With personal power embraced into action, you will remember the ultimate goal of peace and unity for all. Forget not that you are a flame of the endless sun, which patiently awaits your realized return, a blinding star of light and symbol of your journey to completion. Okay, so you know we have to go on back to this star, the blinding star of light pinned in the heavens, the sun appearing here in this card. We have our trusty tiger with like the sun at his chest, the solar energy. And even at the top of the pyramid, we have the solar illumination. So, okay, I love this. This is why, this is my passion. This is what I love. It delights me to see the interconnectedness and the complexity and simplicity of how these messages come together. Okay, so continuing on here, it says Tiger's Eye in Healing. Ordinarily, tiger's eye is a striped golden, yellow, and brown mineral. The gold component of tiger's eye refracts and reflects light as it is moved, similarly to the eye of the tiger, giving rise to its name. However, this stone's name is not only fitting due to its appearance, but it is also a reflection of this mineral's effect on the emotional and mental level, where it activates personal power, confidence, drive, and self-reliance, traits we associate with the phrase eye of the tiger. Tiger's eye is the stone of personal power in action. It is needed by many people, as generally people are reactive to situations, causing them to not take appropriate action. With tiger's eye as guide, one is empowered and able to think before acting, which encourages grounded, appropriate choice and optimism for forward movement in life. This is a stone for those that feel trapped in life. It brings purpose to all activities, removes mental clutter, and defines the path forward. Tiger's eye is said to bring good luck and wealth to all who embrace it. It is also powerful as a travel stone, allowing one to feel at home no matter where they are, aiding all the symptoms of travel sickness. At a spiritual level, tiger's eye can aid the development and understanding of the Kundalini energies, delivering discipline in the realm of sexuality, especially when placed with black onyx and garnet. Physically, tiger's eye is of use with reproductive disorders, broken bones, personality disorders, and in all forms of addiction to regain personal power. Your healing journey today. When tiger's eye enters life, good luck and wealth follow. But in order to receive, you must be prepared to take action, not move into reaction. Take caution with whatever presents itself, remembering that true action has no fear, regrets, or limitations. It is the purest measure of personal power mastered for the betterment of all. The presence of tiger's eye also can indicate a holiday or a well-deserved break. Tiger's eye is also the sacred stone for the Lord Lanto, an ascended master who resides on the yellow ray. He may be calling you. The affirmation, through self-confidence, I take action. Okay, let's see here. There's other things in terms of the placement. And the animal totem is the bull. The essential oil is star anise. Okay, so this is solar plexus and sacral chakra. What's so interesting as I was reading that is that, of course, the song "Eye of the Tiger" is one that we've all heard, right? It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, right? That song, I think I'm looking to see when it came out, what year it was. I think I was probably in like 5th grade, something like that. 1982, so I was 11 years old. That's about right. I can remember playing in gym class to that song, that little beginning part. Dun, 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 right? So a couple years ago, I was living in Playa del Carmen, Mexico, and it's a place that I love. I call it my second home. Whenever I go, I feel at home there, just like the tigers I was talking about. So, your condos tend to be very airy, and it can be a very noisy environment, depending if you're staying near a club or something like that. So this particular unit that I was renting, I was very near a stadium. And so one day at about like 8 in the morning, they started playing Eye of the Tiger. And it always kind of made me a little, like, it was weird hearing so many American songs in Mexico. You would think that you might be hearing music that is from popular radio in Spanish or local, but it was Eye of the Tiger. And literally the song played over and over and over again. And I realized that the kids were out there in the stadium and they were doing some kind of activity, but it was like, I know it was at least a couple hours that song was on repeat, and I got so sick of it, but it would make me giggle. So I guess the fifth graders in the now moment were as inspired. They're probably in gym class all day, just like we were doing in gym class at that time. But it's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rivals. I can't remember all the words, he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger, right? It's like a super awesome song. I'm definitely going to share it and, play it after this. So checking in with the chat here, my beautiful sister Tanya is here. My sister Brucella's from Mexico. Wonderful to see you both. Thank you for joining today. We're talking about that tiger energy. So, here we have them from this liquid crystal oracle guidance for us. All right, so we're headed on to the final stretch here. Now, from the Myth and Mermaid, another water deck. I was very surprised when I was guided to look in here, but it is actually a tiger and it's a 4. We had a 40 already, and 4 from the Dune Falls Tigers. So here we have this beautiful, excuse me, let me get a drink here. Tiger, my tiger nautilus shell. All right. So we know nautilus is all about sacred geometry, it's Fibonacci, it's expanding from the seed point out into infinite potentials and possibilities. That's definitely what we're doing with our tiger energy. We're taking that beginning, that nurturing creative spark and bringing it out into the manifest world to become form and to be our passionate pursuit. So let's see what goddess the tiger, my tiger, nautilus shell has to say. Oh, tiger lily, my goddess, my grace, a vision like you stops the soul in its place. Such queenly compassion, such posture and poise. Let me know in an instant you are unlike, lets me know in an instant you are unlike the boys. So supple, symmetrical, shapely, and smooth, such balance and ease in the way that you move. Your smile is of mercy, your manner of tact, your beauty's apparent in each tender act. What love and kind charity shines on your face, O tiger lily, my goddess, my grace. Okay, from the Myths and Mermaids by Jasmine Becket-Griffith. A grateful young woman bedecked with bright tiger lilies tenderly holds the shell of a tiger nautilus close to her bosom. Her choice of adornment is reflective of her feminine beauty and elegant style. The message is to embrace your femininity. The feminine power is a radiance that shines from women and girls who are securely anchored within their bodies and souls. Full of tenderness, love, beauty, and grace, the feminine power is soft yet strong. Now is the time to welcome this power. It is your right to be beautiful inside and out. Awaken the queen inside you and let her blossom. Not a woman, not a problem. Look for opportunities to get closer to a woman in your life, be it your mother, sister, lover, or wife. Try looking through her eyes to help you get in touch with your feminine side and allow her spirit and compassion to influence some upcoming decisions. The antithesis of this energy is to own your masculine side. Now is the time to take control and be assertive. Take some risks towards your ambitions. You have the courage and strength to do what you have always wanted, and now is the time to do it. Okay, well, here we have the masculine and the feminine, the page and the Queen of Wands helping us with, I keep misplacing my cards. I don't know what I did with my tiger, our masculine tiger. He's around here somewhere. Anyway, you saw it the first part. So, all right. Yep, he's disappeared for now, Mr. Tiger. All right, so we are embracing our femininity, our creative passions. We're feeling good about ourselves, vibrant, sexy, thriving, and it's beautiful. Okay, for the tiger and the nautilus shell. My last card here is going to be from the Ocean Oracle. Now, this oracle is so interesting. It's another one of those deep depths. There's like 300 cards or something like that in this oracle deck. And it is amazingly intense. Of course, I have not gotten all the way through divination with this particular series. But what was interesting is that when I went to go look up tiger, the tiger cowrie is what came up. And the reason that I recall this is because I actually received a tiger cowrie rattle from Sunreed Instruments. It was gifted to me for, I think, Christmas last year or birthday last year by my bestie, Goobawoo. Perfect timing. Here is the card for the tiger cowrie. And it is a 85, which is a 13, which speaks to death and rebirth and moving into a new cycle of something. And it is possessing great faith and having no fear. Okay, so we have here The tiger cowrie, helping us to bring in the energy of great faith and to move beyond any fear. So I now have a new way of using this rattle. I was using it for shamanic work, but now whenever I am feeling a hesitation of something that is a creative desire or an idea that I had and I'm concerned or fearful or doubtful, I'm gonna shaky, 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 okay? With this tiger cowrie rattle. As you can see, it's really, really well made. I highly recommend Sunreed if you are going to be gifting a friend with their tools for their practice, or if you want to gift yourself with something as well. So we've got all this beautiful tiger energy in this now moment. Here they are. I knew they were around here. We're bringing out our manifestation. We're moving beyond fear and limitation to take that leap of faith out into bringing our creations into the manifest world. I love it. Okay, for the tiger spirit. I am here doing this right now, bringing my visions and creative passions into the manifest world. And I am so thankful. Let's see, I think I got everything Spirit had me to do. Yes, I did. So I'm going to wrap this up here, and the links to the decks will be below. If you have any tiger sinks, or if you are a tiger in your high school or college, or if tigers are something significant to you, let me know in the comments below. If you see tiger sinks in the next few days after you watch this, come back here and drop me a comment so I know that tiger energy showed up for you. In the meantime, definitely when your moment comes, like Cat Williams says, you are going to know that you are able to free yourself from the cage of any fears. You're going to move through and then also be free and confident when it's time to take action. You're not going to hesitate when that door opens or that window cracks just a little bit. We are going to confidently move through it, trusting and knowing that our creations are worthy and will be successful and bountiful. So, all right, Tiger Spirit, we thank you for the messages today. And to each of you, I honor and love the light in you. Namaste.